Professional arena wasn't that difficult, but after that, it's one thing to sign for Mohan Bagan and the next thing to sustain there. That was my hard bit. But entering the professional setup wasn't too difficult. It was just by chance, and I was just fortunate. But the dream of playing for the country or making it professionally came quite later in a very difficult way. I had to learn the hard way. You go to the Maidans of Calcutta, and to be a professional, it's not easy, especially for a 17-year-old. So, yeah, good that I spent 3-4 years there, which was very difficult. And I learned the hard way at the starting only, so I could sustain.
Incredible. And then, of course, the journey of playing for India, of captaining Team India and representing the colours and playing not only in India but abroad. Fighting this monster sport of cricket, which gets all the popularity. And today's kids, all of them, they just love football. But at that time, coming up, football coming up, you trying your level best, Team India trying to win. What was that period like for you?
It wasn't this difficult. In hindsight, life is always easier. But at that time, I was just happy that I could play football. I could play for the country, which was it's an absolute privilege. You were never comparing. You were just happy with what you were getting. You never thought, the counterparts like let's say at the time Mr. Ganguly was the captain or Dhoni or whoever, what they were doing. You never bothered. You were just happy that they were winning. When you're playing for a country for any sport, you're not bothered about what's happening in a negative way around you. You're just happy that who would have thought. I was in Delhi just chilling, thought I'm going to get an Indian certificate, I'm going to go to St. Stephen's and do something in my life. Who would have thought I'm going to play for my country? So it was just pure bliss and happiness when you play for the country, and you never compared yourself with anyone. Thankfully, I was like that, I'm still like that, I'm just happy with what I've got.
You made us all so much proud. But you were talking today about excellence. I remember you talking about this last time when we did that chat, and you said, I wasn't the biggest guy, I wasn't the fastest guy, I wasn't the guy with the most amount of skill, but yet you did the system and the processes correctly. Talk about through your mindset as you were developing yourself as a footballer.
I think I just love the game too much. Also coming from an army background, doing stuff without adding emotions to them was very easy. My father, when he said you got to get up at 5:30 and run, you did not, neither did you have any guts to ask your father why.
Yeah.
It was just because your dad said so. So getting up early in the morning, going for a jog, eating the right food, the only food, you get your breakfast, your lunch and dinner. There was no pantries like my son has. So if you miss your lunchtime, done, it's gone. If you do not eat a vegetable in your lunchtime, the same thing is going to be given to you at dinner. There was no question asked. So there was no choices, growing up. It was very hardcore, this is what you're going to do. And I'm really glad I had that kind of an upbringing, because now coming to sports and doing the same thing monotonous every day comes a little bit easier to me than other players. And I'm really thankful to my parents that they gave me this kind of upbringing.
Amazing. We're going to stick to that word excellence still, because a lot of these people have excelled in what they do. What does the word excellence mean to you?
Oh, it's difficult. I think the tagline is grit to glory. One thing I've understood is once you go from grit to glory, the next grit starts. And then you reach the next glory and a failure. And the next grit starts and the next glory. I think, I'm so sorry guys, I know people who have just achieved now, you must be thinking, wow, you can ask the big bosses here who probably work harder than you. They are losing their sleep at night for what they're going to go next. So you can ask them, they will tell you it never ends. That's a sad part of life. No matter how much you achieve, there's one more mountain to climb. Few of ones who do not want to do that are left behind, and the ones who want to keep climbing are the ones who are sitting up front. So if you want this place, sadly that's the way it is. And hence, the process is important.
Yeah.
Because especially in my career, the best part is, I don't know about yours, but every week you are judged. So the day before yesterday I scored a goal and people are going gaga. The next week, trust me, I'll miss a goal, they will abuse me. And the next week, and it keeps going, so we stay humble. And we understand, no matter what you do, it's not going to help you next week.
Yeah.
You always stay humble, so the grit to glory, just a phase, it keeps going, that's life, you got to keep going.
And you're trying to play the best football you can, but it's just not feeling that way, it's not coming across just like that. You're trying to put the ball into the goal, you're doing everything correct from your end, but just that ball is just evading the goal and going away from it. At that time when the chips are down and things are not going your way, how do you get back on track?
Oh, I did the best thing that we do as human beings, the most favorite of ours, which is cry. The second one was blame everyone. Third one was ask why me. Fourth is I did this early And I did it so long that I realized you don't get dividends. And I tried the other one, which is just keep going. Do not take adulations or criticism too much into your heart. Don't think too much about people's opinion. Somebody very famous told me that अगर लोग क्या सोचते हैं अगर आप सोचोगे तो लोग क्या सोचेंगे. So for the ones who don't understand Hindi, ask your friend. So I let people's opinion be people's opinion and I just carried on.
Yeah.
Life became easier. It wasn't easy. You know, as early as I started playing football, I got both the phases. So thankfully I did my part. And now I don't take myself too seriously. I give my best to whatever I do, and when the result comes, I cry a little bit sometimes. I'm happy sometimes, but I get to work the next day and life becomes easier.
Wonderful. You know, we're talking about how it's tough, but let's talk about the feeling of winning. Let's talk about the feeling of how you give it your all, and you've done everything correct, and here comes the big day, cometh the hour, cometh the man, and everybody's watching, they're clapping, and then you're with the ball, and you get it right. What is that winning feeling like?
It's the best feeling in the world. I mean, I'll tell you something, people who are your parents, holding your baby for the first time, probably wins it. But very close second is the ball hitting the net and you scoring. It is unbelievable. Right? And then when collectively you win matches or tournaments, it is extraordinary. You know, the whole year you work hard as a team. Football, unlike a lot of people, what they think, it's a very difficult sport. A lot of maths, a lot of science, a lot of luck, a lot of hard work goes in. And when you finally win a tournament or finally win a season, it is amazing. You win with the people that have worked hard with you. You win with your teammates who have gone through so much. And eventually when you win the tournament, it's amazing. It's so addictive, it's so nice. And I think it's something that keeps you going. I'm pretty sure all the winners over here understand it. You must have worked the whole year to reach here. Nice listening to you once again, and I'm pretty sure you know the feeling. So keep going. Some days you're not going to win. Next year, when I'm the chief guest here, somebody else is going to be here. Don't worry, keep going, and you will be here the third year again.
Like you said, enjoy the feeling. This is your moment today, guys. Cherish it. You have crossed the line today. There's some lovely questions that they want to ask you. One is your time at Bangalore FC. How was that? How did your journey? How did that journey shape you? Yeah. I know. We put it here.
So you know when you travel, when you fly, and when you come back to a specific place, you always feel home. What's that for you? Bombay, Delhi, Bombay?
Yeah, mixture of both.
When you come to Bombay, you feel like home. You know, when I started playing football, I'm a Delhi guy. I was born in Secunderabad. I moved everywhere because the father was in army. Then I did my later part of schooling in Delhi. Delhi was home. Now, when I land at the Bangalore airport, it feels home. You just feel that ease, no matter where you are, whether you're in the country or abroad. When you come back, you just feel there's a sense of you're home. That is for me, Bangalore. It's been 14 years. This is the easier part of calling it home, but the kind of love that I've got from Bangalore and BFC and Karnataka is unbelievable. That really keeps me going. My wife is a Bengali. My wife is a daughter of a Bengal legend. If you ask her now, she also calls Bangalore home. So thank you so much for being so nice to us. I love the fact that we live in Bangalore. My son is born in Bangalore, and I'm having a great time in Bangalore minus the traffic.
Yeah, that is the problem. But I'll tell you what, they've got some serious talent in here as well. They have the Infosys team, the tribe. They're in the crowd somewhere. Where's the? There they are. There they are, guys. The footballers. Clap for them. They're dressed up in the jersey, and the spotlight's on them. These are the guys who played for Infosys in this campus, and I believe lots of matches happened. And here you are, guys. You're in front of Sunil Chhetri. Okay, fine. If you're a player short, next time I'll call him. Okay, I got your back. But keep playing the game. Keep playing the game. Okay, another interesting question. The life lessons football has taught you.
Where do I start? The thing is, everything that I know is because of sport. If I have to give one, because I don't want to bore you, the one thing is, it's okay if you've lost. There's another game next week. Don't worry. What it teaches you the best is when you're winning, it keeps you humble. It's okay if you're won. There is a next week, you are going to miss a goal and you'll be amused. So stay humble. No matter what happens in the weekend, you are just another player, and next week again things are going to happen. So just relax. Do not go wild when you're winning, and don't go too sad when you're losing. It is just life. Relax and give your best. This is what sports actually taught me. And the ones who are young and thinking, "Pata nahi kya bol raha hai," don't worry. You will lose enough in your life, and you.
कुछ चीज बाद में समझ आती है अपने आप. Okay, if you're global ambassador for Indian sports, how do you see that?
Again, I don't take it too seriously. I'm really privileged. I'm really honored that I have been able to carry the flag for 19-20 years. I just do the basic stuff right. I do not try and do something stupid, and I just go on the pitch and give my best. Simple, and I don't take myself too seriously.
Fabulous, fabulous. Last couple of questions. Time is of the essence out here. But a message you want to give? There are a lot of parents out here who have kids, young kids like yours, who want to, go into the world of football, play for the country. Now, it's developing, it's becoming better. But your advice to them would be what?